Hello, and welcome to Three Little Words. I'm doing a bit of clearing, so I've got a little bit of a cough. Never mind. Um, Such is life. My name is Annie Conboy, and I'm a spiritual teacher, medium, and writer, as well as an artist and photographer. So, welcome to my studio and to the inspirations from my guides about how we're going to manage the energies this week. We've got a full moon tomorrow. This is Monday. We're having a full moon tomorrow. And you can catch myself and my friend Gwen Coltman on our YouTube Astral Gem Predicts when we've posted it up for the full moon energies. But I've been asked by the guides and inspirers to take three little words to help us to understand what's going on in the energy this week and to remind us, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing's going to be all right. Now, I know that sometimes that can feel like a big ask, especially when the universe is doing its bits and pieces and sorting itself out and getting you onto the track that's most productive for you. but it certainly doesn't always feel productive when we're in the middle of it. So I'm going to start with the three words I've been given for this week, which are health, wealth, and stealth. I thought, that's an interesting one. Um, Health, I think, is a really powerful message from our guides. They ask us to treat ourselves with respect, to treat this physical vehicle with the care and compassion it deserves, because after all, it's the thing that carries us on this journey. And sometimes in our very busy or hectic, conflicted, upside down lives, um, the body takes a hit and it absorbs, it is our first line of protection against all the low vibrational energy. It can absorb that if we're not careful. Our aura can become overburdened. So I'm in my healing green. I'm sitting in a green studio with lots of green energy around me to remind me and to remind me for the few, this next week or so, pay attention to the body. Are you treating your body as the temple that it really is? One of the things I love to do after a shower is use body creams or body oils to tell my skin, yes, I really love you. To remind myself that this is a really beautiful body to be carrying me, and it has its gripes, but on the whole, like any vintage car, it's doing quite well. So think about what you do for your body. Do you have a pedicure? Do you have a massage? They don't have to be in a beauty salon. You can do a lovely pedicure at home. You can make sure you're massaging bits of your body. Are you keeping the energy in your body positive by giving the best food you can, by respecting your likes and dislikes of food. Our body is very sensitive to food. Is it made with love? Does the food feel positive? And a lot of people do think sometimes that's a bit weird. But when I'm shopping, I'm reaching and I'm testing which feels like it's going to be what I need in my physical body right now. It's a little tip that we should be sharing. If a food doesn't feel right, it's not right. If there's something off about its vibration, you will know. You'll be tempted to put it back on the shelf. So, are you nourishing this body, not just observing how the outside goes? Are you checking it out? I know I've got a little bit of a clearing going on. So I know that I've got a little bit in my throat chakra, speaking out, and my nose, which is third eye, seeing it as it really is. Where are the symptoms? What are they telling you? energetically is going on for you? And are you encouraging yourself to notice and to deal with that? Um, we often push it to one side. We keep running when our body really says no, stop. And then we get exhausted and we're laid flat going, oh, can't get the energy. Well, there's no wonder if you're weighing yourself down, if you are running yourself on empty. So do three little things to help yourself this week. Is it to wrap yourself in a cozy blanket, although the heat's been a bit weird and hot on your body? Remember, the heat takes its toll. Have you maybe treated yourself to, perhaps you might need a new t-shirt, a different colour? Have you eaten something that is really nourishing for your body that you know you'll enjoy? Sometimes a little bit of naughty is good for you. Everything in moderation. So use that health word to get you focused on what's going on with my physical, what's going on with the energy that's coming into my physical, and how am I handling it. The next word was wealth, and I thought, oh, yeah. One of the biggest things for all of us is to understand how distorting money is. It's an energy, it's an idea, it's not real. People sort of go, oh, money real. No, it's not real. It's an idea, it's an advanced barter system. That's what it is. I'll give you this if you give me that. It's a barter system. We've represented it in particular ways, and we've made it seem as if money is the be all and end all, but wealth isn't about money. The word wealth is to ask us to represent all that we're grateful for, to look at what we have and go, wow, that's amazing. To say to the universe, well, that's amazing, bring me more. Wealth is all about reminding us to be open to receive. The wealth can come from a cuddle with a newborn baby. How rich are we when that new life comes to the planet? The wealth can be saying, it's time to go. You can leave us now. Think of the kindness and the gift that's being given that someone can go, I'm going. The wealth is the nature that's around us. When I walk the dog, I always have the opportunity to let my mind churn or to look at the flowers, to see the bees. Oh, there's loads of bees at the moment. It's fabulous because all the buds are open, all the blossom is out. We're going to have a field day with blackcurrants and I've got elderflower around me, and there's an abundance. That's a wealth. And that is so important to us to change the emphasis. You know, uh, it's true. If we don't have our health, we can't have wealth. What's the good of wealth? Money wealth. We don't have our health. What's the good of money wealth if we are lonely or isolated? What's the good of wealth if there is so much that we are holding on to? It creates a destabilizing energy and creates a lack for all those who believe that wealth is about money. How do we address wealth other than thinking that we've got to chase it, pursue it, grab it, hold it? That's not wealth. That's distorted views about money. Wealth is in the smile of a good friend. Wealth is in the hug of your child. I had a hug with my daughter this morning. So much wealth in that. Wealth is all about what is around us already that we are gifted, that we are grateful for, that we know that we are truly rich. Maybe this week, notice those churning thoughts about wealth, how they get in the way of the flow of abundance, how they shut down that ability to receive because you go into thoughts of lack. We're all wealthy. We're living on the most amazing planet with everything we could desire. So let's up that value of wealth to mean what it really means. Now, I had to have a little giggle when they gave me stealth. I thought, oh, is somebody playing rhyming games here? But then I sort of asked, right, what's that about? And I've been lucky enough where I am to see a deer uh, on several occasions uh, and to kind of take the inspiration from the deer. Deer live amongst us. They're everywhere, but we don't see them because they are so stealthy, so camouflaged. It's very rare for them to pop out while we're about, but they're there, living their lives, getting on with the things that are important to them. And so for me, stealth came in as a very positive word, not a bad word. If you were being stealthy, it's often thought you're doing something wrong or naughty at least. But stealth is sometimes about keeping that um, aspect of you hidden that it feels right to hide at the moment until you've sorted out how you want to use it. Stealth is about gently um, working to where you're ready to show yourself. Sometimes we have to do a bit of self-discovery to find our abilities and go, hmm. But it can then put us into um, a fear or an anxiety about becoming visible and showing ourselves. And so stealth is a good state to be in when you are practicing something or waiting for something to be comfortable enough to make it visible. So this week, think about what inner journeys are going on, what you're exploring about yourself, and perhaps remind yourself that you're in camouflage at the moment, and that's okay because you're still exploring. But at some point, you're going to translate that into being visible, in showing yourself, in moving from that position of stealthy exploration or stealthy living into ta-da, here I am world. So take up the clues, look for the signs, the reminders of what you may be still teasing out about yourself. And if you feel comfortable enough, and this the deer I've been seeing often obviously felt comfortable enough to come out into the open, maybe just take a step out of the camouflage, a step out of the hiding away, a step out of, can I really look, can I share this with someone else and see what happens? Because it's beautiful to be able to have that inner quiet and build your confidence and then know you're ready to bring it into full display. Deer are so gentle, so inoffensive. They don't interact with us in any kind of way that is concerning. So take their gentleness. They are part of our abundance. And take that gentle, stealthy approach to showing the world who you are. I hope that those words can help you this week. The key thing is don't worry. It's all going to be all right in the end. Thank you very much for listening. You can follow me on YouTube, subscribe to the Three Little Words playlist. I'm on Facebook as Annie Conboy. You'll find my Facebook page, the Down to Earth Psychic Medium, there as well. The Letters from the Light Side, which this gets posted on, and my Astral Art Studio page. So follow away, share to your heart's content, please. Let's get these three little words out into the world. I'm not camouflaging this week. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Oh, bye.